Terry here, and welcome to day 2 of Heroic Sport 5-day kickstart program. Right, so we're going to do a short warm-up just with the body weight, and then we're going to go back to some of the exercises we did yesterday and build on top of them. So the first thing now is you're going to stretch out your arms out to the side, and you're simply going to rotate your palms up to the ceiling and behind you. So back and forth like this, and we try to rotate the palms up to the ceiling. Yeah? We're going to do a few more of those, about 10 or so, right? Then with the arms out to the side, now you can imagine that somebody's pulling your arms in both their way. So we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades, bring the arms close in against the body, and boom, stretch them out, push them out away from the body. Yeah? So it's a small movement, squeezing the shoulder blades together and spreading them out. Yeah? Now we're going to bring the arms right in front of us, and we're going to do the same. So pulling the shoulder blades and pushing them out. Yeah? Like this, back and forth. Again, we're shooting for 10 or so. After that, we're going to do circles with the straight arms. We're going to do 2 of them, and we're going to turn 90 degrees and let the arms freely swing and return back to the center. So I'm going to cross the left arm in against the body, and the next circle is going to be the right arm in against the body. And then I'm going to turn to the right. Free swing, boom, back to the center. Left, right, and to the left. Right, left, to the right, and so on. Just make sure you try to alternate the hands crossing in front of the body. Yeah? And this is one of the principles we use when swinging with 2 clubs to balance the training. Good. Should feel a bit looser. Now we're going to add a little drill. It's like a bit of a boxing drill. So you stay nice and tall, relaxed around the knees, and we're going to twist. So imagine you're punching towards right in front of you, yeah? And then with the other hand. Now we're going to go to the side, completely to the side, behind us, and up to the ceiling. Yeah, should feel nice. We're loosening up the spine, the hips, and the whole body to get ready to swing. A few last things. We interlock the fingers and we just do a little figure 8. Although we don't do much work in this series with the wrist circles and then the other way, it's a nice idea to warm up the wrists and the fingers. We're going to do a little drill here. So little finger and the thumb together, and then we spread the fingers and then go to the opposite. So now we've got the index finger and the thumb together. Yeah, so we alternate like this. Open and close. And we shake it out. So yesterday we looked at the pendulum by the side of the body. So we're going to start with this one, but we're going to start introducing a hand change into the move. Yeah? So controlling the swing. As the club is rising up right in front of us, we're going to let go of it and regrip with the other hand. Remember the principles from yesterday? Stay nice and tall. The knees are soft and relaxed. Boom. Come to the order. Now we're going from side to side, and we're going to actually switch with the arm out to the side. Okay? So this time I'm starting the movement by going away from the body. So the club is going to swing into the midline, and I'm going to switch. Just like that. Again, we switch, release the club just as it's going to become weightless. Yeah? On the way up. Remember that you should feel that weight shift. We're keeping the visual contact with the club. And we're good. So, we're going to work with 1 minute for each of the exercises we're going to cover today. So the first exercise is based on the one we did yesterday. We've got that swing, coming to order, lifting the club so it rolls over the shoulder, pull it down and punch it into the flag hold. Return to order. We've got the back swing using the legs. Come to order, up, down, punch. Yeah? So, from the side, you can see here, the club is in the progression of my arm on the back swing. So this move is called a swipe. It's a pendulum combined with an end to the swing behind the back. And then as you get better, the move will be flowing from one to the next. And then we're going to switch the grips and repeat on the other side. Order, the arm cast, then the flag, and then if you feel ready for it, you make it as smooth as possible. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we try to make it flow even more. You notice as I swing, my elbow stays in against the body. So that's the swipe combined with a front flag press. And last one. Boom, we switch. We're going to do the spiral. It's a really good exercise to get the awareness of the club moving around the body. And what we try to do this time is avoid any contact between the club and the body, right? So it's slow enough that I'm not swinging the club, I'm lifting it and lowering it. It's more of a strength building exercise, and you're going to need that to swing the clubs in the heavy or the closed style, right? So you can improve and swing heavier clubs. Remember the breathing as well. And we switch and repeat on the other side. So you can get a bit of a side view here. Yeah, the club is moving around and trying to avoid contact with the body. So we've got our spiral movement. As you can see, the club swinging is really multi-planar and dimensional. Oh, I could touch my shoulder here. As soon as you lose concentration, a lot of funny things start to happen. So you out there, you focus. Next up, we're going to work with the switching grips. So we're going to simply take the club around the body in one direction at first. Yeah. Again, we stay nice and tall, the breathing is relaxed, the knees are relaxed. Make sure you don't squish your fingers, so you should be releasing the club and regripping without any problem. Got 30 seconds in the same direction, and then we're simply going to reverse the direction. And we do that now. Boom, the other direction. You might feel more comfortable in one of the directions, it's normal. You're gonna find also you got a more coordinated side and one that's not so cooperative. Now, when we're doing circles, as you can see now, there's always two directions to the circle. Yeah? That's an important concept to grasp, because basically most of the exercise can be done in one and the other direction. So many of the exercises I'm showing you today can be done in the reverse, such as the spiral. You could also be doing it the other way around. Good. Next, we've got a typical swing from the Tamil area, the Kalakatai school. So we're going to do the start of a spiral. The club is going to go behind the back, come over to the same side as I'm holding the club, and I'm going to pull the club into that guard position. From there, the club is going to swing by the side of the body. I'm going to switch behind the back and repeat on the other side. So it's controlled. We're working on the attributes we need to become good at swinging heavier clubs than what is typically used in the British style of club swinging. And this exercise we're going to do for 2 minutes, so there's still a minute to go. Again, as we do the exercise, we try to avoid contact between the club and the body, really opening up the range of motion around the shoulder joint. So if today you have been using a heavier club than you did yesterday, let us know in the comments as well. And now we're coming to the last exercise we're going to work for today, getting comfortable, swinging in all planes of motion with the club. So from the order position, now I'm going to swing away from the body, come back to the center, into the guard. Now when the club is perpendicular, I'm simply going to switch hands and swing out to the side and return to the center. So we're making a small loop in front of the body. I'm looking at the club when it's out to the side. Now I don't need to be following the club through the whole range of motion, right? I don't need to go up and down. I stay nice and tall, and I just have this visual reference just by turning my head or just looking from the corner of my eyes. Now for the last minute, we're going to introduce a new element. When we do the switch, we're going to do some kind of a biceps curl, which is a dynamic curl. So we grab the club like this, and then we're going to switch. Boom, boom, out to the side. Yeah, so we got switch, 1, 2, 3, and out to the side. 1, 2, 3, out to the side. 1, 2, 3, and so on. So working with timing and rhythm and being confident in releasing the club and re-gripping it. And that's it. Again, 10 minutes of non-stop club swinging. Well done, guys and girls.